selected by the faculty of our school for successfully completing their candidacy and are being inducted as new members of our NJHS chapter. For current members and those former members who may be among our guests, we hope this will serve to remind you of the standards of excellence you two are charged with maintaining as members of the nation's oldest, largest, and most prestigious student recognition program.
Our chapter is proud to be inducting new members since 2009, and with today's ceremony indicates the continued emphasis of excellence we represent for our school and community. Throughout the year, members of our chapter serve as role models for other students. In addition to strong academic records, which establish the eligibility for our membership, our chapter members are leaders in many school organizations, and we serve our school and community through many activities, including Special Olympics at Cypress Lake High School and our school-wide cultural festival. We are proud of this record of accomplishment and welcome these new members who bring new energy in support of our continuing work as NJHS members.
It is at this time that we'll proclaim to all in attendance that membership in the 6 Mile Charter Academy's chapter of the National Junior Honor Society has been earned by these candidates through the effective demonstration of the 4 qualities that serve as standards for the society. Members of the chapter will now review these qualities for the candidates. We begin with scholarship.
Scholarship. Scholarship denotates a commitment to learning. A student is willing to spend hours in reading and study, knowing the lasting benefits of a cultivated mind. We should continue to learn even when formal education has ended, for human education ends only with the end of life. Knowledge is one great element in life, which leads to the highest success, and it can be acquired in only one way, through diligence and effort. Learning furnishes the lamp by which we read the past, the torch guiding us to understand the present, and the light that illuminates the future. Candidates have the charge to continually expand their world through the opportunities inherited in scholarship. James Russell Lowell once said, "True scholarship consists in knowing not what things exist, but what they mean. It is not by memory, but judgment."
Service.
My office is service. Service can be established in the routine of the day's work where many opportunities arise to help others, both at school and in the community. A willingness to work for the benefit of those in need without monetary compensation or public recognition. It is the quality we seek in our membership and promote for the entire student body. We are committed to volunteering our time and talents to the creation of a better tomorrow.
Leadership. Leadership should exert a wholesome influence on the school, and taking initiative in classroom and in school activities. The real leader strives to train and aid others to reach their common goals of success. The price of leadership is sacrifice, the willingness to yield one's personal interest for the interest of others. A leader has self-confidence and will go forward when others hesitate. No matter what power or resources may exist in a school, community, or nation, they are ineffectual without the guidance of a wise leader. Leadership is always needed. Thus, to lead is a meaningful and substantive charge to each of our members. John Maxwell once said, a leader is one who knows the way, goes the way, and shows the way. Character.
Character is the force within the individual that distinguishes each person from others. It creates for each of us of our individuality our goodness. It is that without which one no one can respect oneself nor hope to attain the respect of others. It is the force of character that guides one through life and once developed, grows steadily within. Character is achieved and not received. It is a product of constant thought and action, the daily striving to make the right choice. The problem of character is the problem of self-control. We must be in reality to what we wish for, appear on others to be rather than to seem. By demonstrating such qualities as respect, responsibility, trustworthiness, fairness, caring, and citizenship, we may hope to prove by example we value character. Anne Frank once said, "People are just people, have faults, shortcomings, but all of us are born with basic goodness." Citizenship.
I represent citizenship, the obligations each member of our society faces to live up to the democratic ideals given to us by the founders of our community. The responsibilities each of us has to our home, community, our state, our nation, and our world are many. As good citizens, we are bound to live up to the laws and guidelines which unite us as a civilized society. Good citizens work together to improve not only our lives, but the lives of all our fellow citizens. Good citizenship requires that we remain strong and vigilant in protecting the freedoms and rights that have been granted to us and in preventing injustice from entering our lives. We, the members of the chapter, are called to live up to the high standards of citizenship from this day forward. David Blunkett once said, "Strengthening our identity is one way of reinforcing people's confidence and sense of citizenship and well-being."
At this time, will the new inductees please rise, raise your right hand, and repeat the pledge. The audience can follow the text as printed in your program. Please join me in reciting the pledge. I pledge to uphold the high purposes of the National Junior Honor Society, to which I have been selected. I will be true to the principles for which it stands. I will be loyal to my school. And will maintain and encourage the high standards of scholarship, leadership, service, citizenship, and character. Thank you. You may now be seated. And now, as your name is called, please step forward onto the stage to receive your token of membership. Avinash Babu. Cindy Echevarria. Reagan Fajardo. Avery Farrington.
Leonard Valeria Garcia. Thank you and congratulations to our new members. I would now like to introduce our incoming president of NJHS, Alicia Cadet.
Good evening, my name is Alicia Cadet and I'm the incoming president of NJHS for the 2023-2024 school year. Welcome to all our new members and congratulations. I'm looking forward to all the amazing things we're going to accomplish in the upcoming school year. I would now like to introduce our graduating 8th graders who have prepared a few words for their friends, families, and peers.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. As you may have heard, my name is Sarah King, and I am the president of NJHS. I've been at SMCA since I was 5 in PPK and have been in NJHS since the start of 7th grade. I am so glad for the opportunity to be in NJHS. NJHS has been an important part of my middle school these last 2 years. If I'm going to be making memories, then I want to make good ones, and NJHS does just that. I've had the ability to do so much with such a wonderful group of people. We've experienced things such as teamwork, cooperation, leadership skills, public speaking, brainstorming, and planning. These skills are crucial for life, and I would like to thank Mrs. Anderson and Mrs. Archer for helping me strengthen these skills. Mrs. Anderson and Mrs. Archer have been at this school for a long time and have been my middle school teachers for all 3 of my middle school years. They have always been patient with me, even when I didn't understand things after several questions and several explanations. I truly do not believe I would have done as well in middle school without them. I thank you both for always being there to help me when I was stressed with work or if I needed a good laugh. In NJHS, I have memories of working at events with my friends and always having fun. For example, that time at the trunk or treat in 7th grade when me, Gracie, and Adita got to pass out candy and judge costumes. Or the time me and Anika helped out in the Special Olympics. If I were given the opportunity to be in NJHS again, I would definitely take it. For the inductees here and for the future NJHS members, I tell you to enjoy your time in middle school and NJHS, because if you don't, it'll fly away from you.
Hello everyone. Before I begin, on behalf of the National Junior Honor Society, I'd like to welcome all of you here today for the 2023 National Junior Honor Society Induction Ceremony. My name is Amala Knapp, an 8th grader here at 6 Mile Charter Academy, and I have the privilege of serving as the Vice President for NJHS. I am grateful to have been asked to speak and celebrate this wonderful occasion. I have known many of these NJHS inductees through my middle school years. I have had the opportunity to plan projects and make our school a more enjoyable and friendly environment for students. For example, we hosted a cultural festival where we got to learn more about each other and each other's cultural differences. And I hope that all the future NJHS members here will have the same family experience. In addition, we volunteered at the Special Olympics where we had the opportunity to assist in various sports games. But most important, we were able to contribute to the overall success of the program as we cheered everybody on. And to build community, we have been able to plan dances that bring us all together in a fun, safe environment. An event that takes time for laughter, dance, and enjoying each other's company. As I'm transitioning to high school, I'd like to thank Miss Mudge, my very first teacher here at 6 Mile Charter Academy. She saw something in me that urged me to test for the Cambridge International Studies, and I am so thankful that she did. There are so many teachers here at 6 Mile Charter Academy that will invest into your education and leadership, such as Miss Arship and Miss Anderson, who provide guidance and support for NJHS. The National Junior Honor Society elevates schools' commitment to the values of service, education, character, and citizenship, and helps middle-level students develop their knowledge and skills to become well-rounded students in their school, community, and beyond. As Honor Society students, it is important to become outstanding ambassadors for our school, 6 Mile Charter Academy, and undertake meaningful community service projects. I'd like to congratulate the students for being honored today for your achievements in leadership, community service, character, and your enthusiasm, which are shown through your hard work and displayed in each of you displayed that. I'd also like to congratulate the parents and the families for showing unconditional support, motivation, encouragement, and love on these remarkable young people, which is why they are here today. And continue this way in order to lead them to the path of success. My words of advice are, strive to be a member to make an impact, not just for yourself, but for your community and for your world. In closing, remember there's nothing more powerful than a humble person with a servant's heart and a warrior spirit who is driven by a bigger purpose. As to the new leaders of NJHS, embrace the upcoming year and make wonderful memories throughout the school year because it'll go by so quick. Thank you all for joining us today. We appreciate your support.
Hi, my name is and I am the Secretary of NJHS. The end of the story is the beginning of so many others. My time at 6 Month Charter Academy is nearing an end. Even though I'm excited for a new start, I will still miss the memories and friends I've made in NJHS. I would like to start by thanking Ms. Archer, Ms. Anderson, Ms. Giu, Ms. Benito, and Ms. Barquette. They all have impacted my life differently. Ms. Benito has taught me to be the bigger person and to be a better leader. Ms. Giu always knew how to put a smile on my face. Ms. Archer was an easy teacher to talk to. She would always check up on me when she knew I was upset. Ms. Anderson has prepared me a lot for high school, and lastly, Ms. Barquette. She has just joined the Walcott family, but she has always let me know that she is there for me with open arms. Besides teachers, I'd also like to thank my friends. They helped me shape my personality, made memories with me, were always there for me, and showed me what real friends are like. Yes, my friends helped me get through the school year, but so has NJHS. NJHS isn't just a program, it is a family. I first joined in the beginning of 7th grade. I was very introverted, but NJHS made me feel welcome, so to those who just got inducted and the current members, just know that NJHS is a safe place where you feel comfortable, special, creative, and happy. To me, NJHS is mainly about creativity, sharing your thoughts and ideas to synergize. It wasn't only my friends that made me feel comfortable in NJHS, it was also the NJHS advisors. Ms. Archer and Ms. Anderson, who have always known how to make fun memories, laugh, and make you feel like you're meant to be yourself. They always made sure everyone was on the same boat so no one would get left out. And lastly, my favorite memories. Everybody had different experiences in NJHS, but my favorite one was going to be the Special Olympics. The bus ride there and back was a moment where I felt I was bonding a lot and realized this is like my family. I loved the actual trip where we got to make new friends and from different schools and let them also feel welcome. Overall, my time at NJHS has been a great experience, and I hope all the future members feel the same way too.
Hi, my name is Anika, and I joined NJHS at the end of last year. In NJHS, I got to have free snacks and go to the Special Olympics. I'd like to thank Ms. Anderson for being a good ELA teacher and Ms. Archer for making math easier for me. NJHS has been an important part of my middle school time because I had the opportunity to plan school events with other students. Advice I have for the future generation of NJHS is to be productive and smart. NJHS was a fun time. I'm sure you'll enjoy it too.
Hi, I'm Nico. I've made some great memories in NJHS. I've been in NJHS for part of my 7th grade year and all of my 8th grade year. I remember the day I went to my first meeting. That's when my NJHS journey began. I had made some great memories in NJHS. My favorite memory from NJHS was definitely the Culture Festival. It was an amazing time. Some teachers I would like to thank are Mrs. Anderson and Mrs. Archer for giving me an opportunity in NJHS, Mrs. Bennett for becoming the best history teacher we've had all year, lastly Mr. Yu for helping me all through my 5th grade year. NJHS has been an important part of my middle school years because it has helped me learn to speak up, helped me interact with others, helped me become a better person, and helped me a lot with my planning skills. For the new inductees of NJHS, really enjoy this moment. It is one you will never forget.
Hey there, I'm Nebetica. I've been in NJHS since the end of last year. I have made many memories since I've been here for 10 whole years, ever since pre-K. I know, amazing, right? Now, since I saw so many teachers, why not thank them? Firstly, we have Miss Archer, my lovely math teacher. She's the real reason I love and understand math very well. She's a true math teacher. Next is my wonderful teacher, Mrs. Anderson. For a good 3 years, I have been tortured with RACE, which stands for Restate, Answer, Cite, Explain, and Projects. It's okay though. I've pulled through and still love ELA and Mrs. Anderson's funny personality. Lastly, we have Mrs. Bennett. Even though she became our teacher at the end of the year, she's been amazing so far. She explains very well and knows how to teach people and make them understand the concept. Now you see, I have 7 lovely buddies: Amala, Eva, Sarah, Anika, Nagita, and the Gracies. Okay, Alicia. Me and these 8 lovely buddies have made many memories. For example, I remember when I was forced by Sarah and Amala to wear a white beard for a movie world. Although I ended up looking like Dumbledore, but it was still fun. Now, let me talk about NJHS. Some advice to you inductees: be mature and always share your ideas for events. Personally, I think NJHS is very important since it helps you get closer with your members, helps you have better ideas, and benefits you in high school. Now, I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful day.
Hello, my name is Gracie Haramka. As my 8th grade year comes to an end, so does my time in NJHS. I've been in the NJHS for a year and have made so many amazing memories. From events like our field trip to even our meetings, every time I have fun and learn so much. One of my favorite memories was helping decorate for the dance with my friends at the end of the day. Another favorite memory of mine is the Special Olympics because of how fun it was. During my 8th grade year, NJHS has been super important. I've been able to make so many new friends and have learned to talk to new people. I have also been involved with so much things going on in the school, like helping with the dances and the candy grants. To the new inductees who are just joining NJHS, I'll give you some advice. Be kind and talk to the others in NJHS. When I first joined, I only talked to my friends I already had, but now I've made so many more. Also, have fun. During NJHS, I've had so much fun and have made so many memories I'll have with me forever. Finally, I'd like to thank Mrs. Archip, Mrs. Anderson, and all the members of NJHS. You have all made my 8th grade year and my time at NJHS unforgettable. Thank you.
Hi everybody, I'm Gracie Knoll, and I'm going to be honest, in the beginning I had no interest in joining NJHS. I thought it was a big waste of time, and I really didn't see the point in it. But what I didn't know back then is that NJHS would become a safe space for me. National Junior Honor Society is an environment where you are encouraged to grow, not only as a student, but as a person. The students, the teachers, the whole NJHS family helped me to be better. Be better. These words may sound dumb, but they're very dear to me. Being better isn't all about grades. Being better is about being comfortable in who you are. Being better is about helping others whenever possible. I hope all new and current NJHS members took the same path that I took. This path is led by Ms. Anderson and Ms. Archip, our amazing co-advisors. These 2 teachers have helped me grow. They have helped me to gain memories I will never forget. One of these being the Culture Festival, where we set up a around the world tour in the library. This was an amazing opportunity to me, and not to mention fun. even though I couldn't walk properly for 2 days after. So thank you, Ms. Anderson and Ms. Archer, for all the amazing memories and for supporting me. I would also like to say thank you to all of my NJHS friends. Thank you, Nandita, for always keeping me on task. Thank you, Navetica, for setting a good example. Thank you, Nico, for making meetings a highlight of my week. Thank you, Amala, for giving me someone to look up to. Thank you, Eva, for being you. Thank you, Sarah, for being an amazing president. And thank you, Anika, for always being supportive. I will never forget about any of you, I promise, especially you, Ms. Anderson.